Hey, welcome, heroes, to the Mayan Campaign Fast Start Guide. I'm your host, Biozen. At first, there was only darkness. But then there was light. Welcome to the jungle, heroes. Welcome to the jungle. Let's get started. Of course, Lady Six Guy, I would love to have her as part of my Fallen Angel squad. But I have no luck so far. So it's just a matter of getting all this stuff initially opened, and just going to get it all open real quick, and we're going to start setting up our map. So you got to know when to stop, though, as far as using up your cacao, which is the currency in this, and just use it then for getting some building done versus research, because there wasn't a lot of more research we need other than homes and the quarries, right? Get them going. So the sweet spot is up here, up, I guess you would call that northeast on the map. There's where the two crystal springs overlap and you can get the most juice out. So that's what I always look for. This campaign's only been like 3 times. So they moved it last time. The magma springs, which I don't upgrade because it costs 90 gems, they moved it from two times ago. It was here 2 times ago, and then they moved it last time. So maybe it gets moved every time. I don't know. But this, you always want to look for that sweet spot. You can see these guys are very happy when they're in the sweet spot, and that gives you, of course, your most production. And I move my stuff back and forth throughout the campaign, depending on what I need. Sometimes it's going to be I'm running short on obsidian, or I'm running short on jade. So I'll move them in. Initially, I had all my houses in there, because I was trying to generate cacao. And there's a big thing coming up here. We need coins, right? We just don't have any 100. So we do want to upgrade the crystal springs as soon as we possibly can, because again, that's going to increase production. And we're just collecting. We're not worried about building. You can see there's very little in the way of production even at this point. So throw in some more houses, and we keep them up close to where the good juice is. But then as we decide we're going to put in some production, as in the Chronicles Urs and the Mass Sculptors, we move the houses out, and we'll move these guys in again to take advantage of that sweet spot. Hundred materials from the quarry. We're starting to level up a little bit, and this was a biggie. Again, collecting those gems, man. I mean, collecting this cacao. I'm so used to saying gems. And that's what we need, man. We need those additional cacao, especially early on. Now, a lot of times I'll buy lands because I do use 400 gems as a government funding thing, right? And so far, I've only used 45 to get to level 6. So I think that's pretty good. So there's our first set of lands. Give us a chance to expand and open up. And then allow for more workers in a lot of cases, because we're going to need the workers and we're going to need the quarries to keep going. So we're going from level 2 to 3, and start opening up those lands, a little more research, moving things back and forth into the sweet spot as necessary. Level up. And I've mentioned all this, again, my challenge is, for all these campaigns, is 400 gem max, because I've tried all the other things. I've tried the queue, the work queue to allow more slots and more storage, and it didn't seem to do a whole lot. I still couldn't go overnight, like 8 hours, so it didn't really change that much. I've also bought all of the resources, which a lot of people do. That's 20 bucks, I guess, 18 bucks. And you can see that towards the end of this, I did start off as amateur, but I did end up in bronze as I got this set up. And I ended up with, like, I don't know, 4750 crates filled, and gold was 110 crates, about twice me. But they had to have been buying all those resources, is what it amounts to. So here's our level 6, and that's pretty much it for the Fast Start Guide. I had another obsidian mine, because that always seems to be running short, as you can see by the numbers up there, right? 370 and 412, and I still can't go out a half hour because I just don't have enough production, as you can see. So that I wish is a little better, and maybe that's why buying 2 lands early on. But that's 240 gems, and that would be 240 gems, and I could have gotten 2 more quarries going. Well, that's it, guys, for your fast start guide. I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, concerns, statements, whatever you got, give it to me, man. All right. We'll see you shortly at 12 hours.